This video is brought to you by Boss Brickster. Check out the site, socialize with fellow Mega Construx fans, and even redeem points from the website for Mega Construx products. Check out the affiliated link down in the description below. Before we actually get into the review itself, I happened to find this as I was putting the stuff away. I didn't even know it was there, but this is the card to the set that you're gonna see the review for. So I thought that was kind of funny that I just happened to come across it. So yeah, it even talks about the crystal and the stats and whatnot. It's pretty cool, actually. Hello, what's up? I'm Untitled My Doom here, doing another video for you guys, and this time, hopefully I'm not mumbling too much because this is going to be my second take on this video. But I'm going to take a look at a nostalgia toy from Mega Bloks. This is a Mega Bloks Dragon set, and I used to adore the Dragons line. I would try to get everything that I could. I especially love the Plasma Dragon line, and I'm hoping to do a video on that soon, but I've got stuff from Fire and Ice, Metal Ages, and of course I have this. This is from, I think it was called the Battlestorm Epic line. I can't remember exactly because it didn't really have a title for the main set, the main theme itself. It just said Mega Bloks Dragons on all the packaging and instructions. But from what I could tell, that seems to be what the line is called. And this is the Cycloneblaze Nova Dragon with Kronstad, I believe that's its name. This is part of the Argantix army, and basically all they did was repaint some of their previous figures. So this is a typical Norvagan figure, I can tell just by the shape and design of the armor, especially the torso. You can see on the back it has a crossbow, but very basic articulation. You know, back in the day they were very similar to Lego, especially more closer back then than they are now. But yeah, he looks fine. He's very detailed for a figure. So anyways, focusing on the egg, first of all, I wanted to bring this up. I love this darker spray on the egg with the lighter blue color. I just think it looks fantastic. Look how detailed these parts are. You know, it's mainly two separate parts, but what's cool about this is the head is using transparent plastic and would be stored right in here. And then the crystal right here would have a flashing green light. You could probably see that just inside there. It's really hard to tell with these lights, but what's cool about that is it would light up the head itself, and of course it's a nice little gimmick with the crystal. Now, talking about the crystal itself, you can see that blue goop at the bottom there. If you rotate the crystal like so, and I'm trying to show that off, you could see the blue goop, the dye, will pour into the bottom. And I thought that was a nice touch, but what's cool about that is if you rotate it back around and plug it right here, you can see a light that would glow to show that energy pouring down to the bottom. So I thought that was a nice little gimmick going on there. The dragon itself does look fantastic. Again, I love the use of custom parts. Now, there's not a lot of articulation with these dragon sets, but what I like about that is it's not showing off so many joints. Like, you don't have anything in the knee that looks kind of awkward and weird. You know, you got elbow, you got shoulders, you got hips, the head's pretty well articulated with the opening and closing jaw. The wings, of course, had to move. And then the tail also rotates. It just gives you the basics to do stuff with, but it doesn't feel bad because it's such a nice looking dragon set that I just end up adoring it. I like the armor pieces that you can see throughout it. The arms, I believe, are from the Metal Ages line because they give you the spikes at the front there. I thought that was a pretty cool touch. I love the horns on the head. The wings and the head itself use this transparent, it almost looks like a muddy ice type of color, and I like it a lot, except for the fact that I've had another dragon from this particular line, this particular setup, with the glowing light features and whatnot, and the head unfortunately broke. Now, I'm probably going to try and fix that in the future, but just be warned on that. It is something to watch out for. And I also have to point out, I completely forgot, this figure is supposed to come with a weapon. It kind of looks like a utensil. I don't know where that is, so yeah, that's just missing. Another cool thing about the figure is that there's handles at the top there, so he can ride the dragon, so that's pretty cool. And I love the metallic paint used on the head itself. That's very nice. The paintwork on this is pretty good. Not as good as some of the other Dragons line, where they try to mix in different paints and colors and gave this, you know, almost realistic look to it. For this dragon, you've got a lot of blues that, you know, don't really have a mixture of anything else. It's not worn out by anything, but I'm totally fine with that because the scales and the shape is fantastic, and it still has some paint. You know, you get some black on the toes. It's actually more like a navy blue type of color, so that looks pretty nice. Some of the joints have been loosened over time, but I think overall this is a pretty nice set, and you know, I've just had dragons on the mind. I've been thinking of trying to track down some other dragon sets, see what I can get, but with that out of the way, that is pretty much it. I thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, share, subscribe, and all those fun doodads, and I will see you guys next time.